Hey Motiv Nation, Nick Parr here with you again in Grand Rapids, Michigan at Spectrum Lanes, introducing the all-new Motiv Nebula. Really excited about this new piece joining the medium oil category of our ball guide. This is going to replace what the Primal Rage was, and we're doing that with a new cover and core system. The cover wrapped around this nebula is a Dark Matter Propulsion Pearl. So we've taken the propulsion cover stocks from a lot of our other quicker, cleaner pearl balls, tweaked it a little bit, changed the chemistry of that cover stock, creating a lot cleaner and faster response on the lanes. This nebula introduces the new Hadron Dual Density Symmetric Core. It is 250045, and I'm really excited to see the shape that it gives people off the end of the pattern. So with this new Hadron Core, it is definitely going to be our most angular piece in the line that we've had to date. Like I said, it is dual density, so that's what you're going to see down lane. It's going to get through the lane super easy. It's going to store as much energy as possible, and once that dual density kicks in and changes direction, you're going to really see it bounce off the friction and go through the pins. As always, this is just my typical tester layout. My pin up, 55 by 5.5 by 35. This one's going to give me a little bit more traction in the mid lane, so I know that I can just kind of step away from the track area and just kind of float it into the friction, and it's going to stand up and be plenty down lane off the end of the pattern. All right, and then the second nebula you're going to see me throw is my typical pin down layout. This is 45 by 5 3/4 by 65. This one's going to flare less in the front, so I'm going to be able to either get closer to the friction as long as I have enough oil left of me. Otherwise, once that friction really shows up and I have to get maybe out of my pin up one, I can go to this pin down one because I can throw it into the friction and not have it jump off it as quick and as early as the pin up one, and it's going to give me that round, really continuous and still plenty fast down lane motion. So comparing the nebula to the super clutch, you'll see that I had to move my feet much further to the right and have a shallower angle or straighter, closer to the friction compared to the nebula, just because the super's got a higher RG, and it is similar in differential, but it's a much cleaner cover and a weaker overall, so it needs more friction compared to the nebula. Then comparing the Primal Rage Evolution compared to the Nebula, you'll see that I'm in a similar zone compared to it. Seeing that the Primal Rage has a little bit more differential and is flaring more, I'm able to keep it in the oil, and it's going to make it a smoother overall motion. Not necessarily as fast as the Nebula, but a similar motion off the end of the pattern, but just not as lightning quick and really, really sideways. All right, and comparing the Steel Forge to the Nebula, you're going to see that I'm much further left in more of the bulk of the pattern in the oil. That core is so much bigger. It's got more differential and a lower RG. That Steel Forge is going to pick up more in the oil compared to the Nebula, so it's going to appear to be a little bit less angular down lane unless there's more oil on the lanes.